This is Physics 1 course. In this video I will teach vectors. Let's assume that I have 3 rods, each 1 meter line. I will place one here and call it k hat. Another one I will put here and call it j hat, and I will put another one here and call it I hat. So now I have a reference frame. Now any vector like A can be written as a sum of multiple of these unit vectors. For example, I can have A equal to I hat plus let's say 4 j hat minus 3 k hat. Let's make another example. Let's say I have B vector and that equals 5 I hat and minus 2 j hat. So, and let's say 0 k hat. So sometimes when it's 0, people just do not write it. So simply erase it. So now let's draw it. Let's say I have a xy plane. This is the y, this is the x. So now I have 5 I hat. By the way, I hat is sometimes called x hat, j hat is sometimes called y hat, k hat is sometimes called z hat, because the convention is that I hat is in x direction, j hat is in y direction, and k hat is in z direction. So now going back to B, I have 5 I hat. So let's say I put 1 I hat, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 2 j hat. So j hat is originally this way, but I have minus of them. So minus 1, minus 2. Now the B vector starts from this point and ends here. So this is the B vector. Now vector B can be written as a magnitude, which we usually show with no arrow, or sometimes people show it with arrow with 2 bars. Both of them can be used. And 5 over B I hat minus 2 over B j hat as a unit vector. So the vector has a magnitude which is the length from here to here. So this length is called the magnitude, it's B. And the unit vector is this, and it is a unit vector just like this, but in the direction of B. Let's now write a general formula. So let's say I have a vector C and it is equal x, which can be any number, I hat plus y j hat plus z k hat. It is equal to C, which is the magnitude of it, C over C, which is the unit vector. Now C is always equal to x square plus y square plus z square, the square root. This is a quite general formula, so I make it memorizable. Now let's go back to calculation of the magnitude of B. So now B using that formula is a square root. X is 5 square, y is minus 2 square, and z is 0 square. So therefore B is 25 here and 4 here, so it is square root of 29. Therefore, b can be written as square root of 29 and a unit vector which is 5 over square root of 29 I hat minus 2 square root of 29 j hat. Now let's define the unit vector of b as b hat equals 5 over square root of 29 I hat minus 2 square root of 29 j hat. So now let's use this formula to get the length of b hat. So the length of b hat equals square root, x is now 5 over square root of 29 square, and y is negative, so it's plus negative 2 over square root of 29 square, and the z is 0. So therefore it is equal to 1. So as promised, b hat, which is this guy here, has a length of 1, and also this red rod here has a length of a square root of 29. Now I'm going to calculate the magnitude and the unit vector for vector A. So let's first erase vector B and everything related to that. So I just erased everything down there. Now the magnitude of A equals the square root of x, which is now 2 square, plus y, which is now 4 square, plus z, which is now negative 3 square, equal to 4 plus 16 plus 9, equal to 4 and 16 is 20, and that is 29. Now the unit vector for A, let's write it A hat, equals 2 over square root of 29 I hat plus 4 square root of 29 j hat minus 3 square root of 29 k hat. So now I can write vector A equals to A hat, which we just calculated both of them. One last thing about vectors is that this is called x component, like x component of A is 2. This is called z component, and this is called y component. So y component of A is 4, z component of A is negative 3. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to support my channel. If you have any question or comment, please send me an email at open.physics.project@gmail.com. Thank you.